Good morning to everybody. My name is Juan Morales. I'm with my partner Gilmer Fonseca. Today we are going to talk about the situation in the country. Since April 28 in Colombia, the people start to take to the streets. This caused a national strike. Most people in the country took the streets to protest peacefully. The protests were given through music, dance, theater, and many other forms of art. Gilmer, do you want to talk about the events behind the national strike?
Good morning, Juan. Good morning, everybody. Of course, the national strike was the result of the disagreement of the people from the current government. The main cause was the tax reform. This reform proposed to increase the tax on food. This provoked the anger of most of the people.
The national strike has brought a lot of violence by the government. The police have caused many abuse of authority and has violated many human rights. The police have beaten, massacred, murdered, and disappeared many people in different cities of the country. This causing more and more hatred of people.
The government spent thousands of dollars on weapons to replenish the people. They bought tanks, tear gas, guns, and many other weapons. All this money could be invested in the health, education, or benefits.
Okay, at the end of April, a broad alliance of Colombian workers and civil society organizations began demonstrating peacefully against a tax reform, regressive labor law, and pensions reforms, only to be met by brutal repression.
The strike has left at least 48 dead, more than 200 injured, hundreds of disappeared, and numerous abuse by the public force, as well as acts of vandalism that have affected a significant number of commercial establishments and property, both public and private. The protest claimed as a victory to the fall of the tax and the health reforms projects, as well as the resignation of the Minister of Finance, Alberto Carrasquilla, and his deputy Minister, Juan Alberto Londono, authors of the tax reform that motivated the social revolt, but this was not enough to calm things down, and various demands continued to emerge.
Beyond the red numbers in economic matters, the other negative focus that has been evidenced in figures of human rights violations. Organizations such as NGO, Temblors, and the Institute of Development and Peace Studies report according to their latest balance released on Tuesday. 3,789 cases of violence by the police, including 45 homicides. 1,649 arbitrary detentions, 65 victims of attacks on their eyes, 25 victims of sexual violence, 187 cases of firearms, and numerous other abuse committed by the public force.
The Ministry of Defense mentioned 20 deaths, 80 civilians, and 2 policemen. Directly related to the protests, 89 additional that have no connection with the 39 remains. Case DR. In the process of verification to confirm whether they have been in the framework of the protest. The report also indicates that some one 100,000 uniformed personnel and just over 100 civilians have been injured. That the lesion commercial establishments and bank office have been affected. The acts of vandalism as well the thousands of vehicles and public transport stations, among others.
Okay, Gilmer. Okay, everyday public. We hope that thanks to the national strike, a shine can be generated in the country. Thanks so much for listening. Have a good day. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.